Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a fun, light-hearted video talking about my beauty woes. So this idea originally was going to be about products that I was terrified to use, and then it kind of morphed into products I'm scared to use as well as things I just refuse to do or I'm too lazy for. I thought I would just put them together, like who's got time for that, and I'm scared of that. So the first product I'm going to talk about is what made me think about products that I'm just kind of scared to use. And it is the Glow Pro Beauty, let me see, I'm gonna say this wrong if I don't look it up. It is the Beauty Bio Glow Pro Micro Needling Regeneration Tool. So I bought this in a kit. I had everything. I am one of those that thoroughly enjoy the feel of needles. Like when I've gotten Botox underneath my eyes, it feels so good. When I've gotten it on my forehead up here, it feels so good. And my Botox lady has been like, you are so strange. Usually people hate this. And I'm like, give it to me. Like, just do it everywhere. I feel like I should go get, acupuncture, because I love the way it feels. It comes with my sensory disorder that I've talked about. But anywho, going off track. I bought this tool, right? And the very first time I used it, I read the directions, I did all the things, and this tool is supposed to like speed up the cell turnover process. It's supposed to make your skin look better, like all these things. It's made for acne scarring, just all of the things. So I was like, this is gonna be great, it's gonna be great. I tried this thing out and I kept finding myself wanting to press harder. And I was like, I am going to destroy my skin if I keep doing this. And I would make conscious effort to just go light-handed with it. But then I would find myself just wanting to press a little harder. So I'm going to destroy my skin. The very first time I used it, I put it away and I did not touch it again because I knew I was going to cause some damage. I gave it to my mom and I had to tell her, you know, how to use it. It's like, you got to go this way and don't press too hard and this and this and this. She doesn't have a sensory disorder, so I'm thinking it's going to be okay for her, but for me, I just really wanted to go to town. It just felt so good to me. Now, the next thing, let's see what I have on my list. Let's talk about something that I am just too lazy to do. I know I look like I am a high maintenance person, but I'm not. I'm really not. I do all the effort, or a lot of effort, I would say, because there's something in here that I don't do. I do a lot of effort when it comes to my face, my skincare and whatnot, but anything to do with hair and nails, nope, not gonna do it. The thought of growing my hair back out and having to straighten it all the time, my hair is thin and curly, and it's not like the kind of curly that you can control. Like one side will be really pretty curly, then the other side will be wavy and then kind of curly. It's annoying. I used to have long hair. People have asked me, you know, oh, are you going to go back out? No, I love this. This is amazing. The fact that I can just wake up and not do anything and bleach and buzz my own hair and I don't even have to leave my house, it's amazing. So that is something that I just don't have time for. I see people like Tati. She has this beautiful head of hair. It's always in place. Even when she has a messy bun, it's always in place. And I just think, the time I would have to spend on it, I don't want to. I used to hate doing this, and this stemmed as a child. I even wanted to put my hair up in a ponytail as a kid because I was like, I don't want it in my face. I remember cutting my hair all off for the very first time, like in like a short pixie cut when I was 12. So if that tells you anything. And then with the nails, so I get a lot of comments. People get excited when my nails are painted. And I love the look of my nails being painted, but as soon as it chips, I want it off. And I don't want to sit there and wait for it to dry and wait to be able to touch things. I do not have the patience. I am go, go, go all the time. So I don't like that, but I do like my nails painted. So you will see that every once in a while. And then I'll go through a long phase of not having anything. If you've been on my channel for a while, you know that I used to get acrylics. So this goes back to the side of me that is scared. So I'm too lazy to paint my nails and I just can't be bothered. But with the acrylics, my girl, she was the only one that would not cut me. I have long nail beds. They're really narrow at the end, and I always had my nails, like, it would hurt. It would be a painful experience. So I never consistently got them done until I met her, and then she stopped doing it. So I don't wear acrylics at all anymore because I'm too scared to go to anybody else. And she's given me some, you know, people to go to. I'm like, nope, not doing it because it hurts. It really does hurt. So anywho, let's move on to the next thing. And this is going to be something that I am scared to use. And it is the face halo. Yep. I see people taking these things, the magic erase, like the rag part and the circular ones, and they're, you know, rubbing their makeup off. And I see, okay, I get it for your face. But then they go on to the eyes. And I have this thing about my eye area. Not only do I not want to tug on my eyes, I also don't want to lose my eyelashes. I spend quite a bit of money on my serums to keep my lashes really long, and the thought of taking this face halo and just going, no, I am not going to do that. I don't understand. Like, is this just something that people use to pre-cleanse and then they have to go in and cleanse again anyway? I'll stick with my oil. I'll use my oil first and then double cleanse that way. It's just, that's not for me. It freaks me out. And then just rubbing on your skin like that. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't like it. And I haven't even tried it, but I don't like it. Now we're going back to who's got time for this? Who? Apparently everybody but me. Self-tanners. No way. No way. I don't even have time to put lotion on. I am not the like body girl. I'm not the, oh, I want to be glistening and I want, you know, all this stuff. No. And I see how it fades, and it fades in like little spots sometimes, and then you get these orange hands and feet and knuckles, and I just can't. I don't have time for that. I do not have time for my nails. I do not have time for my hair, and I do not have time to be fake tanned. I can't do it. Besides that, all I gotta do is go out in the sun one time and I am a completely different color. That's the Italian in me. So that is one for the ones that I don't have time for you. I do not have time for you. So let's find another one that I am scared of. Okay, I got it. Lash curlers. And this, it doesn't just apply to me. I'm lucky I do have naturally curly lashes. Not like too curled, but they curl up just fine. Don't have any issues with them. I know a mascara is bad. If for some reason my lashes do fall, then that's a terrible mascara. But not only on myself, but doing it on others. So when I would freelance, I was so scared I would, like, the thing would get one of their eyes. It just freaks me out so bad. So I would make them curl their own lashes. I'm like, here you go. I've got to do such and such. You curl your lashes and get that going while I'm doing something else. They're like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, totally. I am so scared of it. I am so scared of it. I can't. Nope, not going to do it. The next two things are going to fall under who has the time for this. I don't understand where you guys are getting your time. Okay, so cream contour. And I'm not talking about like, oh, I use creams on my face, whatever. That's fine. I know I have a lot of steps in my makeup routine. I use like 5 different powders to complete a look. I get it. Like, I know that people like to spend time on their face, and I do too. What I'm talking about is Tati. I know I just bring her up a lot. She just got her makeup done by JLo's makeup artist, right? And they did the whole shebang. Well, there are some people out there that do this daily. Maybe not on the body, but they do this stuff daily. And I'm like, how? how do you have the time? Like, I feel like I take a while to do my makeup because I like to do it. I sit here and it's like peaceful for me. I love the days when I'm filming and I don't have to show, no, that sounds bad, but I like to just enjoy my makeup, you know, putting it on, I'll play music or I listen to Judge Judy and I like it. But the thought of doing like cream contour, all these different colors, and then adding on foundation, and then adding powder, and then adding bronzer, and then just like completely, it looks amazing at the end. Like that video, Tati has never looked better. She looked amazing. But yeah, I don't have time for that. No, there's no way in the world I would think I would ever have time for that. And I know that that's not the daily thing for most people. And I know Tati does not do that on a daily. I'm talking about the people that do, because there are people that do this on the daily. I don't get it. I don't see how. I don't get it at all. And the next thing is over face tuning. So we all know what Facetune is. We all know what Photoshop is. I do Photoshop or Facetune my pictures. I'm going to give you guys an example right here of one that's unedited right beside one that is edited. So you can see how much I actually do to my photos. I do soften the skin a little bit. I add a little intensity to things or brighten up colors. But people will be out here changing the size of their nose, bringing their hairlines back, changing their face, making their waists smaller, and I'm just like, how do you live up to that? For me, I'm thinking, I hate editing my pictures. I really do. Like, I feel like it's just a time-consuming thing, and I just want to get it done and put it out there. So the amount of effort that it takes to do all that, I don't even know how they do the moving this stuff. I don't know. I would be the one if I tried that would have the warped wall or something. But I don't see how people have time to mess with their photo that much. No, don't have time for that, and it's not something that I would ever want to do, because to me, I feel like you're creating a bad thing for yourself. Like, if you don't look like that, and I don't know how to explain it. I feel like it would make I think I would be self-conscious of myself every single time I went out, because I would be needing to live up to the expectation of that picture. And I already feel that way just a little bit, but I'm talking extreme, you guys. Extreme face tuning. Don't have time for it. And I don't want to do it. Another thing that I am scared to use, because I think it's going to destroy my brushes. I have no idea if it really does or not. You guys let me know. I am a hardcore enthusiast when it comes to makeup brushes. I have some really high-end as well as some that are on the more affordable range. But the color switch, I've gotten asked if I use that before. Nope. I either use my pants to wipe off a color, or like today I actually have a little rag right here to wipe off my brush. But the color switch freaks me out. All I can think of is like my goat hair brushes, like them just snapping, like the little hairs or something, especially squirrel. Oh my goodness, I just cannot. The thought of the color switch, I think the idea is cool, but overall, I feel like I would be messing up my brushes, and I can't get that out of my head, and you will never see me using a color switch thing on any of my brushes. I am scared to use any other lash serum. I get a lot of comments saying, you should try this one. I've had one sent to me in PR. I have had one given to me while I worked at Nordstrom from another brand, and I won't do it. I will not do it, because I feel like, why mess with a good thing? I feel like, okay, yeah, it probably does work for you, and that's amazing, but I already know that new lash works for me, so why would I change it? It's not going to do anything different. I feel like, what if I accidentally use something else, and then I lose all of my lashes and my length and everything because that one didn't work for me. And I would have to start all over, and it takes 16 weeks to see full results. So I refuse to. I absolutely refuse to use any other lash serum. And I have a little story to tell you, and this is one of the reasons why I am very skeptical of people. So I'm not going to name the company or anything like that because it's not something you're going to see me recommend on my channel. And if somebody were to ask me about it, I would say don't use it. Okay, so I'm at work and we're getting trained on this product, and they're talking about all the things, and they say, you know, if you're currently using something like Latisse or New Lash or whatever lash growth serum you're using, you need to stop using it for I think 4 weeks before you start using this one, blah blah blah. So I was given a sample of it. I was like, you know, I'm not going to stop using mine so somebody else can have it. Well, the person doing the training gave it back to me. He's like, no, it's fine. And he pulled me aside. He's like, well, how long have you been using New Lash? And I told him, I was like, you know, whatever time. And then he was like, it's fine. You don't have to worry about it. He's like, we just have to tell people, you know, just in case for any reactions. I was like, that's really sketchy, dude. You know? And so I felt like he was trying to get me to go on this route so that I would push this product. And, you know, I just kind of left it at that. I kept the thing and I was like, I'm just going to send it to somebody else anyway. Later, about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes later, he approaches me and goes, are you the blogger? I was like, I do YouTube. And he said, oh, you know what? Maybe you shouldn't use this lash serum. I'm like, why? He goes, well, you know, if you've already got an audience and they already know that you like New Lash, you know, maybe it should just stay that way. That was weird to me. I'm like, that is sketchy. Basically, you're telling me what I hear is your product is not as good as New Lash, and you don't want me to tell everybody about my bad experience. And I sent this, because I said I kept the box of the product, and I sent it to Becca. She's my best friend. Kelsey's I have two best friends, Kelsey and Becca. Becca's not really into makeup, Kelsey is. But Becca wanted to see if her lashes would grow. And I sent it all the way to, I think she was in Japan at the time. And yeah, she saw absolutely zero results. So that's why I am scared to switch over to anything, because I've got something that works for me and I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to risk it. All right, you guys, that is it. Those are all the things that I ain't got time for or that I am actually scared to use. You guys let me know some items down below that you're like, absolutely not. I refuse to bronze every day, or, you know, this item, I'm scared to use it. I would love to hear some of your thoughts down below. Again, this is just a light-hearted, fun video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you did, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.